It is Illinois possession to begin the day, averaging almost 90 points a game, top 3 in the Big Ten. Against this zone of Southern. Boswell, the senior. Wagler, deep 3, got it!
That's a good start for Wagler. We talked about his ability, his poise. You heard Raphael talk about it. Compared him to Will Riley, but also Kasper Yakachonis because of his ability to make decisions. And Coach Underwood said Southern's going to give them some different looks they haven't seen, and you see the zone early. Easy fix early on.
Those two names you just mentioned, a pair of one-and-dones for Illinois last year. That's a great finish through contact for Malik Abdul-Gawad.
Abdul-Gawad's another one of those dudes who's going to present something different. Illinois has struggled in the Big Ten defensively. 122 points per 100 possessions, seeing pick and pops. Abdul-Gawad's going to give him a little of both, roll and pop.
Had 19 last time out against Baylor. Him and Michael Jacobs combined for 39 off the bench. Extra pass into the corner. Stojakovic tees it up. It's short. Battle for the rebound. It stays with the Illini. Brad Underwood in year number 9 here at Illinois led them to an Elite 8 just 2 seasons ago. 3 Big Ten championships in the last 5 years, 2 of them being tournament championships.
And that's just a team success. All the individuals he's turned out, several pros and a couple more on the way.
Shot clock down to 9, deflected out of bounds, stays with Illinois. And Kevin Johnson, meanwhile, year number 3 as the head coach at Southern. He was the SWAC Coach of the Year last year after going 15-3 in conference play. They were the regular season champs, but got upset in the first round of the tournament.
They played a really tough schedule, 8th toughest schedule in the country so far, so they are not going to come in here and back down from Illinois. They're used to high-powered offenses. They've held their own, 4-8, but they have held their own.
Games against Arkansas, Washington, Texas, Baylor, now Illinois. Gauntlet of a non-conference schedule for Coach Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. Mirkovic off the curl, knocks down the jumper.
Really nice end line out of bounds. A little misdirection. They're used to give Stojakovic the ball in ISOs, occupy Southern's weak side. Just a quick pin in for Mirkovic. That's a tough shot for a 6'9" freshman.
Can step out and hit a 3-pointer too, shooting at 36%. Hardy gets into the mid-range. That is way off the mark, and Ivasic with the rebounds. Boswell flips it back out. Mirkovic, fake the 3, drives to the basket. He got tripped going there.
That's what Illinois is really good at. You don't see them roll to the basket a lot, even though Ivasic, particularly Svanomir can play up above the rim. But the pick and pops with Mirkovic and the 2 brothers are deadly for the Illini.
Great shooting big man Illinois has. This is one of them. Mirkovic again drives down that left lane line and scoops it high off the window.
There you see it again. Because they can knock down that 3, you have to close out hard. If you're not going to hedge, they're in that drop. It's a late closeout. Mirkovic shows the pump fake, gets to that left. Tough finish.
Had a 27-point, 21-rebound game earlier this season against Colgate. He is incredible in many facets for just a freshman as Southern turns it over for the first time today.
I got to play in Europe for 12 years. I had 4 Serbian coaches, and they are very adamant about they run basketball over there, very prideful. And this group here at Illinois from the Eastern Bloc, 4 of them over on this squad, making a good case for it.
Mirkovic drops it off underneath. Ivasic is blocked, but a whistle goes against Southern. And Tomislav Ivasic to the free throw line.
Southern, number 23.
See, that's a really subtle pass there for Mirkovic for the next 3 weeks at this point, or more.
I'd have a permanent boot on for the rest of time.
Right. Good for him.
Petrovic hits both free throws, pushes that lead back up to 7.
This is a cool thing about the Illini right here. You can see a couple of different lineups with Boswell and Petrovic, and you got Jake White and Humrickhouse, 3-4, a lot of versatility they can present.
Jones just checked in off the bench. Abdul-Gawad bumped off his path by Hummerkow, spins in the lane, and a foul is called against Illinois with just 5 on the shot clock, and it goes against Jake Davis coming over on the help side.
Coach Underwood a little bit incredulous on that call. I think Hummerkow's got away with the first bump. I think a correct call by the officials, but that's what the Illini are going to do. They're going to play physical. They're going to play hard. They're going to make you earn everything.
Step back jumper for Jacobs is short. Second opportunity, though. Shot clock under 10. Jacobs nearly 21 a night, second leading scorer in the SWAC. He wants to isolate against Hummerkow. 2 to shoot, gets in the paint, fades away at the buzzer, and won't quite get the bounce.
Really good defense there from Hummerkow. 6'9", defending Jacobs. Fifth most usage in the country, Jacobs is, so impressive by Hummerkow.
Petrovich had it ripped away by Damari Jones. Numbers for Southern, and it's Jones out in front of the pack.
Really good there by Damari Jones. Plugs the nail. Freshman, you don't get to play a lot. You want to force it a little bit, make the play yourself, and right there, the easy pass was there. Petrovich has to see that.
He checks out of the game after the turnover. Already 4 for Illinois. That's nearly half of their season average. Wagler lobs up top to Ivasic.
That's what happens when you are comfortable. Coach Underwood talked about they do a lot of pick and pop. Vandermeer is the guy who can go up at the rim and get in. Wagler with a beautiful delivery.
Jacobs' shot was altered inside by Ivasic. Playing both ends, one of the best shot blockers in the league. Wagler threw 2, ball was ripped away, but a whistle goes against Southern.
See Wagler right there, almost got himself in trouble, got bailed out right there. He sees it, drop defense. Kylan Boswell in the dunker, which means there's a little guard down there. He ain't doing nothing with Ivasic up at the rim. Beautiful pass, beautiful finish. Great pace by Wagler. I think Rafael mentioned that Mirkovic could win the Freshman of the Year. He's going to have stiff competition on his own team.
And Brad Underwood talked about that decision-making under the free throw line for Wagler, how advanced it is for a freshman, and you saw it on that lob there. Stojakovic rips through. Ball was tipped. Southern comes away with the stop. Jacobs threw that ball off the head of his own teammate, Cam Ambery. Trying to work it into Abdul-Gawad, but he's fronted by Stojakovic. Jacobs uses the screen, 4 to shoot, elevates straight away, 3 too strong. Zvonimir Ivasic, the rebound was tapped away from him, but it is Illinois ball.
Out of bounds, Illinois ball.
Coming up, the huge slate of hoops rolls on as Iowa hosts UMass Lowell. That's next on the Big Ten Network and the Fox Sports app. We are in game 2 of 5 today here on Big Ten Network. One of those days you get on the couch and you don't leave.
You got Keaton Wagler handling the ball. Ain't no reason to leave. You mentioned his decision-making below the free throw line. Such an underrated skill. You see that, too, with Caden Mingo, guys like that as well.
Oh, come on.
You see it again right there, the quick Euro. He talked about his footwork under the free throw line. He always has a plan, and if he doesn't, he can worm his way in between a lot of different crevices and cracks.
Almost 16 a game, leading score for Illinois. There's the answer from Abdul-Gawad. Boswell darts into the paint, lost the handle. Southern forces another turnover. Jacobs with a chance to run. Ambery transition, 3 short. And a whistle against Southern on the rebound. It's
down. And then the ball went to his hands. You know, I think they came into the season thinking, you know, this kid's going to be a good player, but they had so many options. And he has rose to the top of the depth chart. And now is the depth chart here going into the Big Ten season.
He's had at least 16 points in each of the last 4 games, and they have not been bad opponents. You're talking about Tennessee, Ohio State, Nebraska, and Missouri over the last 4. Boswell uses the body and finger rolls it in.
Really good patience there by Boswell. Rejects the screen, cardinal sin if you're a defender. Boswell's strength, it's over from there.
Good kick out from Jacobs. Barnes is off the mark on the 3. Wagler the board.
That's one thing Wagler does really well, rebound out of his area.
Ivasic faces up, 15-foot jumper is short. Offensive rebound, and Mirkovic puts it in.
Coach Underwood said at the end of shoot around this morning, if you're not going to the offensive glass, then you're selfish. And the Illini off to a good start here early, dominating the glass as they always do.
4 quick points out of the timeout from Brad Underwood's team, who shows you there he's still not complacent. His team up by 11.
This is a perfect example of what Coach Underwood talked about. Boswell feeling more comfortable this year. Just great pace under the rim. Can't leave the big fella. And then here it's just, I'm bigger than you. 15-foot jumper. Good effort on the box out, but Mirkovic, big fella, gets it done.
Yeah, not just Mirkovic, but this entire Illinois team. They lead the Big Ten in second chance points. They hit the offensive glass, had 29 of them last time out against Missouri.
And you know when you play a Brad Underwood team, knowing that you better be ready to defend the glass, right? They are going sometimes 5 guys. And it's not small guys either. It's 6'7", 6'7". Boswell 6'2", but he's, as mentioned before, built like Derrick Henry. And you got 7'1", so that is something that Brad Underwood preaches. They're going to play hard. They're going to do the things to win. And every coach, NBA, college, whatever it is, it's offensive rebounding is one of those things.
We got LeBron and we got Derrick Henry. Who else are you going with today?
We'll see how deep my bag can get, man. It's still early.
Flash into the paint. Ball was knocked away. Shot clock dips below 10. They get it into Dixon in the elbow. Jones spins into the lane, floats it over the top of Humrickhouse. It won't fall, but he got his own miss and the stick back.
Really impressive by Damari Jones. Gets back to that left hand, which is what he likes to do. Quick off the ground. That's not an easy thing to do against Humrickhouse and Ivisic right there.
Stojakovic waits on a screen, rejects it. Kick out, Zvonimir Ivisic, extra pass to the corner. Wagler's wide open, in and out. Offensive rebound won't go.
Shot doesn't go in, but if you're Coach Underwood, that's what you love. They didn't do that well against Nebraska. Make the extra pass, go from good to great.
Jacobs over the top of the back.
High level. Calculus master.
Mirkovic got the defender to fly by. Wagler one more to the corner. Jake Davis for 3, down and out. Offensive rebounds. Davis reloads. This time it goes.
Beautiful, beautiful basketball. You see Coach Underwood imploring the bench. That's how you got to do it. Again, good to great. Davis misses the first one, but what happens, he's so open you're allowed to get on the glass because guys relax. Buries the second.
5 offensive rebounds in this first half for Illinois, less than 12 minutes into the game. Oshadi sets and fires. Illinois wants to run. This was part of what they talked about today. Thought they had an opportunity in transition. Southern does a nice job this time getting back. Wagler steps through, zips it to the corner. Mirkovic for 3, rattles through.
What patience by Wagler. Mirkovic was open for a second, but good job by Southern at the point of attack to make the pass difficult. Takes his time, steps through, finds the shooter.
Kevin Johnson takes his second timeout. Just north of 7.5 to go. Southern having a tough time on this end of the floor for a team that scores 85 a game. Says Barnes, shut off by Davis. 2 to shoot, got to get it up. Jacobs didn't know about it, neither did anybody else. Shot clock violation.
Little zone there from Coach Underwood out of the timeout. Good adjustment, confused Southern. Mentioned Jacobs is struggling, 1 for 7. Illinois so good at the point of attack. They play that next defense known in Spain. It's a drop coverage with the big and a heavy stunt from the man next to the ball from the strong side. really effective at this level.
Davis bounces inside. Here's Mirkovic. He's got the entire side cleared out and a size mismatch. Deflected, turned it over. Already 6 for Illinois. Jacobs cruising down the lane, and a whistle sends Michael Jacobs to the free throw line.
Other turnover. That was really impressive by Southern. You saw the mismatch. I saw the mismatch. I thought they were going to leave him one-on-one. Really good timing running over at Mirkovic. 3 guys came, active hands, and Southern's done that 3 or 4 times now.
This is an Illinois team, Jordan, that turns it over less than 10 times per game. So for Illinois to already have 6 with still 6.5 or so to go in the first half, what is it that Southern's doing defensively to make Brad Underwood's team uncomfortable?
It's the late collapse, like we just saw with Mirkovic right there. Thought he had the one-on-one. Mirkovic is really good at taking his time. He did what he was supposed to do. The timing was perfect when the double came. You saw it. The same thing happened with Petrovic early. You see, he put his head down. He had decided to go, maybe a foul, maybe not. But just really good timing, and then they're shooting the gap too as the double's coming. So really good continuity there defensively by Southern. As I mentioned, you saw it with Petrovic when they're sitting at the nail. He thinks he's got a downhill drive.
Could maybe get Jacobs going. You mentioned it, 1 of 7 from the free throw line. Illinois today, 32% turnover percentage for a team that has less than 12% on the season.
Yeah, next time we just shouldn't say anything. Mind our business, man.
Open the broadcast with it and look at it now.
Mind our business.
Jacobs with a pair of free throws. Wagler lobs up top. Ivasic hammers it.
Wagler with another great delivery again. It's Mirkovic seeing the cross-court pass, knowing that the zone press is rotating towards him. Really good vision by Mirkovic and Wagler.
Nice drive. McGee all the way to the cup.
That's where Southern is really good. They get these ball screens. They're not that great in the initial ball screen, but once the ball gets moving a couple times, bodies move, now they can attack those little quick ISOs and use that athleticism.
We saw a lot of one-on-one from them early. That was probably the best possession of ball movement that they've had today.
A little reminiscent of the old Memphis Derrick Rose dribble drive a little bit. You get guys attacking, little stunt, and then you get guys moving. And there you see on the other end, there's a cross-court pass and go up top. Ivasic. Tommy doesn't get quite as high as his brother, but high enough. Throws it down, wide open for a little while.
Well, Wagler is an equal opportunity guy because that's one lob to both brothers.
You get a lob, you get a lob.
Stojakovic bounces the corner. Hummerkaus tees up a 3 and connects.
There it is again, good to great by Stojakovic. Coach Underwood talked to us again about processing speed and decision making. Illinois doing a great job for the most part with that tonight.
Ivasic with the swat. Illinois with a chance. They have numbers. Stojakovic shut off on the baseline. Nice defense from McGee. Hummerkaus can't make it 2 in a row. But he's got the miss. Fresh 20. Stojakovic blows by, absorbs contact, and Stojakovic is headed to the free throw line. It's Missouri the other night, a really good three-point shooter.
Tommy Ivasic with the block on the other end in the lob. He's looking more like Svanemir, excuse me, right now. Normally the pick and pop brother is Tommy.
Stojakovic in his 3rd stop, a year at Stanford, a year at Cal, now with Illinois. Said it was an opportunity for him to come on a bigger stage, as big as it gets in college basketball in the Big Ten, and averaging about 15.5 points per game with the Illini.
I'm about to switch to the nicknames like Coach Underwood does. It's
Dre.
right, you know, yeah, Dre, Z, Tommy.
It's much easier, isn't it?
Yeah, just let the viewers know now. That's where we're going.
McGee, help side defense comes over. McGee off the miss, puts it in. Tough finish underneath from Ashton McGee.
Really tough finish, especially over 7-1. Good confidence after throwing the ball off the bottom of the rim. Try and try again. Good persistence by McGee.
Murkaus had it knocked away from him. Illinois gives it away again.
Southern's hands are tremendous. They have their hands in every pocket every single time down. Illinois being a little lackadaisical.
Jacobs, one-hand pass to the wing. Hardy for three, yes.
See Southern starting to settle in. Jacobs forced a little bit at the beginning of the game. Now starting to see that next defense that we talked about earlier. Murkaus with the stunt, and that pass is there all day.
Spot up for Davis. You bet.
3 points, Illinois.
Really good recognition by Ivisic. The double came from the backside. Felt it, got rid of it, cut her out of the corner. No one to help off to White.
Pair of threes for Davis off the bench. McGee swirls out on the three, and it's rebounded by Brandon Lee. Boswell uses a screen from Ivisic. Steps back, has an open three, and drills it.
3 points, Illinois.
Kylan Boswell, 39% off the bounce from three. That one right there, going to his right for a right-hand shooter is tough, but you give him an ounce of space. You know the saying, Mark Jackson, right hand down, man down. That's easy.
Illinois shooting it really well, too. Jones rises from the mid-range, in and out.
Great read by Jacobs right there.
Murkaus again? No.
See, that to me, when Illinois starts to find their rhythm from three, you're getting it off of shots that guys are used to taking. That's a one-pass contested. That's the one where you got to go good to great to keep the rhythm alive.
Jacobs falling away on the baseline, no, but Jones on the offensive glass, and a foul before the shot.
And getting in his bag here, leading the Illini in scoring early on.
He's one of just 4 freshmen in the entire country, averaging 13 points, 8.5 rebounds, likes of Cam Boozer, Caleb Wilson, and Hannes Steinbach.
Steinbach is something special out there in Washington, doing his thing.
Jacobs gets into the paint, left the floater short. Offensive rebound, though. Abdul Gowon, nice ball fake, and it's swatted, but count the bucket. Goaltending is the call.
Big Z down there swatting it away. 9th in block percentage in the country. Oh no, that was close right there.
Ooh, I don't know.
Ooh, geez. Tough one right there.
Great rim protector, top 3 in the Big Ten at about 2.5 blocks per game. Does have 1 already tonight. Davis, 2 threes today. Make it 3.
3 points, Illinois.
There it is, Wagler again with the read. Ivisic slipped out a little early, messed up the timing a little bit, but Wagler stays poised, and Davis, that's one guy you can't leave. Another reject for the Illini on the ball screen.
Oh, banked in from Abdul Gowon just in front of the 3-point line.
Turns to the bench like he tried to do that. I love the confidence, young fella.
I hope he didn't try to do that.
2 points is 2
Yeah,
points,
that's right.
I suppose.
Yep. Ivisic, yes!
3 points, Illinois. Slonovic.
Tough shot there from Ivisic. I don't know, again, though, that's one of those ones where you want to keep the ball moving. He makes it. As you go into conference play, that's one of those, can we get a better one? Yes, if it goes in, can't complain.
The luxury it is to have 2 7-footers that can shoot it like that. Abdul Gowon right back the other way. He's got 4 straight for Southern.
Good adjustment there. Mirkovic in the show. Normally you see drops and a really quick reaction by Southern, and that's where Illinois can be had.
1-1.
A 1-1 here for Wagler.
Six assists here early for Keaton Wagler. Pushing all the right buttons. Quiet 6 points.
Had 3 rebounds that total as well. A back-to-back state champion in Kansas. Brad Underwood said he's just a proven winner. Doesn't care about anything else but winning. Manning works off the screen. Hardy bounces inside. McGee up against the 7'2" big man, and Ivicic was there to alter it.
There you see right there, they don't force a lot of turnovers, haven't all year, but possessions like that, Ivicic, both of them force tough twos. Blocks are just as good of as a turnover in a lot of instances.
Down to 5 to play. Wagler kicks to the corner. Ivicic spots up, in and out. Tip won't go. And